Hey everyone, I'm really excited to announce our all-new AI assistant, Sidekick, to all of you today. Let's quickly jump in. What is Sidekick all about? Well, until now, if you had to monitor any of your business processes with real-time alerts, even if you had Locale, which undoubtedly is still the fastest way to set up alerts, especially when you compare it with cron jobs or Metabase alerts, you still had to make those frequent trips to your friends and data and engineering teams. But now with Sidekick, anybody in your team can instantly start monitoring essentially any part of your operations with just a few simple prompts in plain English. How cool is that? Let me quickly show you how that works. You'll need a Locale account to get started with Sidekick. It only takes a couple of seconds to get started. Now, to understand how Sidekick works in real life, let's take a real life example. Let's say that you're a direct-to-commerce skincare company and a lot of your deliveries that are shipped out to a particular pin code are returning to your warehouse. Now, if you want to monitor this issue, all you have to do is simply explain the problem to Sidekick as you would explain it to a friend. I'm going to say my shipment deliveries are failing in Delhi and just hit this button. Now, as soon as I give this prompt, Sidekick is going to automatically generate some interesting templates for you. Simply pick one of these templates and you're going to see that Sidekick has done three critical things for you here. You can see that it generated a SQL query that you can use to set up this alert. You can see that it also wrote an actionable title for this incident, and this is important because it's a good practice to have consistent titles across all your incidents. And lastly, you can see that it automatically wrote a playbook with probable steps that your teams can take in this issue. Now, if you click on Create Alert button, you can see that Sidekick has already pre-filled your template on the alert creation page. Now, all you have to do is simply set some basic parameters like how frequently you want this alert to run, how severe this issue is for you, what team should be handling it, or whether you want people to be assigned to this incident dynamically. You can also set escalation rules, and finally, select the channel on which you want your teams to be notified about this incident. Save the alert, and that's it. With just a couple of prompts, anybody in your team can start monitoring any issue in real time, as long as you have the right data for it. To summarize, Sidekick can redefine your operations in three simple ways. Firstly, you can set up alerts on any operational issue by just describing them. Secondly, it can generate automatic playbooks for your teams so that nobody is clueless every time something breaks in your operations. And lastly, but more importantly, anybody in your team can use Sidekick to write SQL queries in plain English. And that's it. I'm really excited to see all the interesting ways in which you folks are going to use Sidekick out there. Sign up for a free account at locale.ai to try Sidekick today.